from Ronald Sachs Violins, Peachtree City, Georgia. Doing a live broadcast today. What I wanted to show you guys today was a little bit different than what we did last time. We looked at how you restring a cello last time. But today what I wanted to do was talk about the fit and finish and the fitment of a couple of really important pieces of the violin. Down on the bottom of your instrument we've got this little end button, or the end pin on the cello. This is a nice rosewood one on our Ronald Sachs Violins deluxe model instrument that sells for around $2,000. Really beautiful violin. But wanted to show you how we fit these things. They're nice and flush and tight to the bottom of the violin. And if the tailpiece was off here, you really wouldn't be able to turn this easily by hand. And as the anchor of the entire string and setup system of the violin, it's really important that that is tight. It's also one of the most overlooked parts of the violin. As I want to show you on this one here, we've got just a really inexpensive student violin here. Just a particle board or plywood instrument that came into the shop via a trade or something that we just keep around to demonstrate what not to do on a fiddle. But anyways, you can see on the bottom of this one, the button is sticking out quite a good bit. And so what that shows me is that this thing is pretty susceptible to just popping off. And you certainly don't want that happening while you're playing the instrument. Something sort of like this just comes loose, just like that. Totally unplayable instrument now. So anyway, so that's the end button. The other side of this is looking at the pegs. So excuse the strings flopping around here. But a couple of the things that happen with the pegs is that we also use a couple of different qualities of wood. On inexpensive instruments like this one here, you can see that the pegs are not ebony. Let me get one off here so you can see. And are most likely just a painted white wood. You can see that hole right there. You can see it's white inside. That means this is just a lower quality material that's painted black. Sometimes this is one I had broken in half here. This is a different wood. It's also painted black. And these types of pegs will often break off in your hand, leaving your instrument untunable or without the ability to change the string or some other difficulty. What you really want from a violin is a good solid quality ebony peg. This is one that we had laying around that was broken, that we broke on purpose so you could see. Ebony wood is typically really dark or black all the way throughout, and it's quite a very strong wood, and you can't really just break it in your hand. On this particular violin, we've got a really nice set of rosewood fittings, which is also a good hardwood used sometimes, and a little bit more decorative than the ebony. But about the pegs, one of the most important things is how they're fit. If you've noticed in your violin, when you're turning the pegs, you feel kind of a ridge, and then it turns easy, and then it gets tight, and then turns easy. That means that your peg is basically not shaped properly. It's not perfectly round, or it's not fit properly to the hole in the peg box. So this is something that can be really frustrating when you're trying to tune your instrument. So, and also you have pegs sticking out like this on the side of your peg box. Also, a good clue there that your pegs aren't quite fit properly. As you can see on this one, we've got the pegs cut down nice and smooth on the side, and these pegs are just very smooth and easy to turn, making your violin really easy to tune, but also making it extremely functional. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about what we're doing with these fiddles, feel free to drop us a line. We'll be happy to help. Have a great rest of your day.